Ratnaih kalpitamasanam himajalai snanam cha divyambaram nanaratna vibhushitam mrigamada modangitam chandanam jati champakabilvapatra rachitam pushpam cha dhupam tadha Deepam devadanidhe pashupate hritkalpitam grihyatam sauvarnena varatna ghandarachite patre ghritam payasam bhakshyam panchavidham payodadhiyutam rambha bhalam panakam Shakanamayutam gayam duchikaram karpura ghandojwalam tambulam manasamaya virachitam bhaktya prabho swikuru. So, Bhagavan came, so we gave him a nice asana, studded with ratna. Gave him a nice bath with Himajala, from Ganga Jala itself. Then, of course, we gave a very beautiful clothes to Bhagavan. So for each Devata, there are different colors, they favor, no? So what is Mahavishnu's clothes? What the color? Pitambaram. No? Sri Ganesha, red, actually. Generally, okay? There are different bhavas, but generally, Raktambara Vibhushitam. Devi, depends. If it is Durga, red, Mahalakshmi, yellow, like Saraswati, white. Like that, Sri Samba Sadashiva, generally what he wears? Gajacharma. Gajacharma, the skin of an elephant. And his Uttariya is Vyagracharmambara, the skin of a tiger. That's how he. But when Sundaresha, when Bhagavan is in his Kalyana Vesha, then he wears white clothes. So when you offer clothes to Shiva, that time it should be white. When the puja, etc., we offer clothes to Bhagavan, that is white cloth. Okay? So we have given him nice, silk clothes also is given to Bhagavan. Then, Nana Ratna Vibhushitam, very beautiful ornaments, studded with the different kinds of Navaratna, etc. That's also given to Bhagavan. And an entire body is smeared with Chandana. Mrda madamodangidam Chandana. So fragrant. The Chandana which is very fragrant because it is mixed with musk. Mrigamada. Now he's there. Then we decorate him with, Jati Chambaka Bilvapatra Rachitam. Different flowers. Jati. And Champaka and Bilvapatra and then he likes Mallika. Mallika is jasmine, Mallikarjuna. Mallikarjuna Bhagavan. So he loves Mallika also. Okay. And then Tumba. I do not know what they are in English, etc. Tumba, you can see when you go to the temple, etc. Our temple in front of the baby, small white flowers. The Tumba. Ambilitellum Pichakamalayum Tumbamalayum Charti Vilangunna Ambil Nalla Tirumudi Karnanam Trishiva Perur Varum Shiva Shambho. So he loves to have, Ambilitellum, crescent moon. Pichakamalayum, Pichakamala is Malli. Then that Mala Bhagavan is. Tumbamalayum Charti Vilangunna. Tumba, have you seen Next time when you go to Ayyappa's temple, no, just in front of Bhagavan, you see small, small plants with tiny, tiny white flowers. That Shiva loves it very much, they say, the Tumbamala. And also, so that Tumbamala and then Billopatra, Billomala, all that we are putting on Bhagavan. And then also Konna. Konna, Karnikara. In Sanskrit, Karnikara. Konna is, now when March, April, you will see this entire lots of, there will be golden colored flowers will be there. You know, Konna. That Konna also is very favorite of Bhagavan Sri Parameshwara. Konna? Karnikara. Karnikara is Sanskrit, Hindi I do not know. It's golden color. You will see now in April, etc. We have many trees here. So that these are all his favorite, flowers. Mahavishnu's favorite, he'll always like to have Vanamala. Different flowers, together. And also Tulasi Mala. And Pankaja Mala. Pankaja? Pankaja lotus Mala. Mahavishnu loves that. Shiva likes all this. It is Sada Malas, Nobody takes these flowers otherwise, so Bhagavan has taken. So, and it becomes very... So, Jati Chambaka Bilva Patra Rachitam Pushpam Cha Dhupam Tadha. So, Pushpa Dhupa also is offered to Bhagavan, and Deepa also, Pashupate Hritkalpidam. These are all offered to you with my heart. Grihyatam. Please accept all this. So, all the Panchopachara over. Jala, Gandha, Pushpa, Dhupa, Deepa, Panchopachara over. Okay? So, our the Jala Tattva is also offered to Bhagavan. Gandha, through Gandha, Pradvi Tattva is offered. With Dhupa, Vayu Tattva is offered. With flowers, Akasa Tattva is offered. With Deepa, Agni Tattva is offered to Bhagavan. Everything is done. Now, our Aham, that is offered as Prasada. Our Aham, Aham expresses in 1,000 ways. Our ego expresses in 1,000 ways. No, the Aham sometimes feel that I am the most, sattvic person in this world. Sometimes we feel like that. Sometimes we feel, I am such a wretched person, such a papi purushahame, Aham. Sometimes we feel that I am very good. Sometimes we are very bad. This, that. So the Aham, sometimes, so many ways it appears. That's why Shaka Namayutam. Thousands of different dishes offered to Bhagavan. So Varnena Vadatna Khandarachite Patram Ghrutam Payasam Bhakshyam Panjavidham Payo Dadhiyutam Ramba Bhalam Panakam Shakanamayutam Jalam Ruchikaram Karpura Ghandojwalam Tambulam Manasamaya Virachitam Bhaktya Prabho Swikuru. Bhagavan, please accept this. Bhaktya, I am offering everything to you, so much of love. So, because of that, Prabho Swikuru. Now, third verse. Okay. Chatram Chamarayor Yugam Vyajanakam Cha Adarshakam Nirmalam Veena Bheri Mridanga Kahala Kala Geetam Cha Nrityam Tadha. For how was our tune? So, Chatram Chamarayor Yugam Vyajanakam Cha. Please repeat. Chatram Chamarayor Yugam Vyajanakam Cha Adarshakam Nirmalam Veena Bheri Mridanga Kahala Kala Geetam Cha Nrityam Tadha. Sashtangam pranati stutir bahuvidha hi etat samastam maya sangalpena samarpitam tava vibho pujam grihana prabho. Chatram together. Chatram chamarayor yugam vyajanakam cha adarshakam nirmalam veena bheri mridanga kahala kalagitancha nrityam tadha sashtangam pranatistutir bahuvidhahi etat samastam maya sankalpena samarpitam tava vibho pujam grihana prabho. So we have done the Purvanga Puja is over, Madhyama Puja is over, Uttara Puja is over. Now it's known as the Rajopachara Puja. Okay, Bhagavan's Rajopachara. What are the Rajopachara? Chatram. First you have to show Chatra. Chatra, umbrella. Not our umbrella, okay? Rajachatram. Rajachatram, Venkottakoda. Beautiful white, the umbrella is made with white silk and with gold and ratna, etc. That is not Rajachinna. Okay? Chatram. Chatra is that the royal umbrella. Chamarayor yugam. Then two chamaras. Chamara you have seen. When we do in our puja also we fan with background. That chamari is a kind of what is it? Yak. No, yak. Which is there in the Tibet, etc. It's with its what do you call that? Fur. We make that beautiful white chamaram. Chamari is that murga. Chamari is that yak. Okay, with its what do you call fur? Either fur is the right word. I mean, whatever. So hair. So with that you make that chamaram. This all royal symbols. Okay, chatra, chamara. These were all royal symbols. In olden days, everybody cannot use all this. Only with the royal permission this can be used. Okay, Chatram, Chamarayor Yugam, Vyajanakam cha. Vyajanakam, fans. Different types of fan. Not this fan. Olden days we used to, different kinds of fans used to be there. You have seen, have you seen Rajopachara? That Vyajanakam. Vyajanakam cha adarshakam nirmalam. Then we should show nirmalam adarshakam. Adarshakam means mirror. You should show mirror to Bhagavan. So here, you have to be little careful. When we generally, people say, chant, chatram, chamarayor yugam, vyajanakam chadarshakam nirmalam. So sometimes we get, what is this chadarshakam? Chadarshakam ni, vyajanakam cha adarshakam nirmalam. Nirmalam, very clear, pure. Adarsha, mirror. Adarshakam nirmalam. Then, veena. Now we have to please Bhagavan. And so, we should play veena for Bhagavan. There is a veena known as Rudra Veena. Have you heard Rudra Veena? Very melodious. See, they say, in each of our chakras, Mooladhara, the chakra, when you are aware, when you are in that each chakra, you can listen to different kinds of musics. In each chakra, there are different kinds of music. When we become really we become very... So sometimes when we go into deep dhyana, etc., sometimes we feel that we are hearing some kind of music. Don't get afraid or anything. This all happens because in each and every chakra, as our bodha, our consciousness becomes more and more pure and concentrated, in each chakra, then you can listen to different kinds of music. Now, as we rise, then we start to hear veena. You can hear this as though somebody is playing veena, the music of veena, and then flute. Flute. You can hear flute. That's all in the higher levels. Or in the lower levels, lower chakras, etc., bheri. Bheri is doom, doom, doom. What do you call that? It creates lots of sound, It's kind of bheri. Bheri is drum. And then dole. Dole. So such big, they're doom, doom, doom. So when you reach your Manipura, etc., you start to hear this. Chanda, have you heard? So that kind of sounds. See, what our Mahatmas, our ancestors did, they tried to create this music outside so that our chakras will be activated. We are not capable, many of us are not capable to go into deep meditation and then listen to this music. They have listened. So, they are trying to, reproduce these kinds of music outside so that when you listen to that, our mind becomes more tuned. That's why if our mind is not very, calm or quiet, you cannot listen to veena, flute, etc. You try. And also, if you listen to veena, flute, such music, mridanga. So when you come to the hridaya, then you will start to, listen to the mridanga dhvani. Dun, 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 dun. In the nabhi, it is vedi. Dum, 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 like that. When you come to the hridaya, then mridangam, suddha mridanga. Not Shuddha Mridanga? No, that Mridanga's dhuni we can listen. Then when we come to the Vishuddhi, then you can hear the, Veena, Venu Nada. Then when you go to the Ajna, you can hear the, Veena Nada. So now it's not possible for us. So what they did, this is why, our ancestors, such, they created all this outside, so that when you listen to it, all these sthanas start to vibrate by itself. But now we have, rock music. Where is its sthana? Only, I think, like 7 are up, there are 7 down also. Somewhere it will be the rock music. Really, the moment that jazz, etc., we feel like our head is breaking. Because it's very wild, all the Rakshasa bhavas comes up. Really? Sorry if anybody likes it, but for me it is. So, Veena, Bheri, Mridanga, Kahala. Kahalam is the trumpet. Trumpet, not the Western trumpet. We have komba, we call. Have you seen? It's like this. Like that. That is Kahala. Okay? So that you can hear the Kahala. Kahala. So Kahala is in the Swadhisthana chakra. So Kahala. Then Kala, different kinds of, Nadaka, etc. Geetam, people start to sing. And Nrittam, then dance. These are all very much, in India, everything is related to Bhagavan. Whether it is art, whether it is painting, whether it is sculpture, whether it is singing, whether it is dancing, everything is related to Bhagavan. So, the word for a singer, at least in South India, is Bhagavatar. A person who sing the Carnatic music, etc., we call them Bhagavataha, not a singer. Bhagavata means what? The one who belongs to Bhagavan. So we considered all the musicians blessed people. They are all Bhagavan's people. Why? Because only by the grace of Bhagavan, a person can have this kind of, whether it is singing, whether it is dancing, whether it is acting. For us, all these things were part and parcel of spiritual experiences. That's why in Kerala, etc., we have Kuttambalam. Kuttambalam is where the Sanskrit dramas, etc., were used to enacted, which is a part of the temple. So if any Ashuddhi comes to the Kuttambalam, that Ashuddhi goes to Bhagavan also. So you have to do the Shuddhi in both places. Means Kuttambalam was part and parcel of temples. So temple, as I was telling that day, temples were the academy, the university of India. Everything, whether it is art or singing or culture or this or that, everything was connected with the temples. Okay, so Veena Bhiri Mridanga Kahala Kala Geetam Cha Nrityam Tadha. Nrityam, different kinds of music, dance, whether it is Bharatanatyam or Mohiniyattam or. So we had a culture, we had we had people especially dedicated for this. They were known as Devadasis. Devadasi Sampradaya, all the art forms of India, whether it is Bharatanatyam, whether it is Kuchipudi, whether it is Mohiniyattam, whether it is Odissi, or whether it is Kathak, these are all were developed by Devadasis. So Devadasi is the people nowadays, because of, see, what happened was, Devadasis were the only people whom British cannot touch. Because they had a very different kind of status in the society. So British, they wanted to, because they had such a power on the society. So what they did, they changed the status of Devadasis. They started to call them Devadasis. So, their entire status was demolished by the British, because Devadasis had so much of power, because they were independent people. They were not dependent. They never used to have their own family. They were all dedicated to Bhagavan. So much of, the Katha of Sriranga, when the Mughal attacked, Devadasi is only protected. You know that story? There is one Gopura, which is by her name. So then what British did, they said that these Devadasis are prostitutes. They changed their status and destroyed them. The entire system destroyed, so that they can take over the temples of India. Anyhow, that's another, so many things. So they were Devadasi means what? Who are the servants of Bhagavan. So every day when the puja is there, then Devadasis will come. So there was a Natamandir. If you go to most of the temples, there will be Natamandir. Natamandir means where they dance. Devadasis had so much of power, without their consent, nothing can be done in the temple. They were so powerful. So if you go to Padmanabha Swami temple, you will see, there are the Deepalakshmis. They said each Deepalakshmi is the form of a Devadasi. Devadasis were there, and they offered, like my one Devadasi. So you will see each Deepalakshmi is different. Their, hair and then ornaments, their features are very different. Actually say that they are actually Devadasis offered one, very rich, very powerful, very educated, highly educated. And they were the custodians of art and culture in India. Not only in South India, everywhere. When Gangaikonda Cholan, he reached up to Ganga, that time he even conquered the Odisha. So he brought this, ladies from south to Odisha, and then taught them. That's how Odissi came into, like that. Why I am telling all this? Because Geetam Nrityam Tatha. So every day before, not different, as a part of the puja, Nritta has to be done. They have to, and like also night, before Bhagavan goes to sleep, there will be nirta of them. Like that. That's how the entire, all different, Mohiniyattam, Kuchipudi, each state, they develop their own kind of art or dance because of them. Okay? Veena, Bedi, Mridanga, Kahala, Kala, Geetam, Cha, Nrityam, Tada. Geeta and Nritya, everything. Sashtangam Pranati. Then comes Sashtanga Pranama. The puja becomes Purna when we do the Sashtanga Pranama. So, Jains should do a full prostration. So, as Ashtanga, each part of our body or 8 part of our body should touch the ground. So, that's known as Sashtanga Pranama. Ladies should do Ardha Namaskara. Ardha Namaskara, because the stana, the breast of ladies are considered as Sri Bhumi. It should not touch earth. Don't think that, there are males can do this, females cannot. That kind of a thing. Because the breast of mother, that is for us, the Sri is mother, Amma, mother. Okay? And both the breast represent the Sri Sthana. In one breast, Sakshal Mahalakshmi is there, another breast, Sakshal Bhudevi is there. So, it should not touch the earth. That's why they should not do Sashtanga Pranama, they should do Ardha Pranama. And also, when we do Ardha Pranama, there is a difference. Now we changed everything, first, our hand should be on the earth, not the knee. The knees, that is a way of how Christians, etc., worship Bhagavan on their knees. But when we do Namaskara, we first, our, like Ardha Pranama, etc., our hand should touch the Bhumi first, then only our knees should touch. But now what we do? First we knee touch and then hands. But according to our Shastra, when we do Ardha Pranama, like Sashtanga Pranama, also first, our then only. Okay. Anyhow, so Sashtangam Pranatihi, Prakarshena Natihi, Sampurna Samarpana. What is, when you prostrate in front of Bhagavan, what are we doing? We are doing total surrender. That's the meaning of Pranati. Prakarshena Natihi, Sampurna Samarpana, total dedication of our ego, our aham, at that lotus feet of Bhagavan. Sashtangam Pranati. Then, that's why in Namaskara also, there are different kinds of Namaskaras. With each person we should. So, one who has Namaskara. To Bhagavan, we should do Namaskara like this. Which is, to Bhagavan, so we can, to all of us who are equal to us, Namaskara. Okay? But to Bhagavan, here also, then Namaskara. Then only that Namaskara becomes Purna. Because he is everything. So to our Guru, to Bhagavan, we do Namaskara. Sashtangam Pranati, Stutir Bahuvidhahi. Then Bahuvidha Stutihi. Different kinds of Stuti. We start with, what is that? Rigveda Priya Rigveda Mavadharaya. Then Akhilanda Godi Brahmanda Nayaka. Deva Devottama Akhilanda Godi Brahmanda Nayaka. Rigveda Priya Rigveda Mavadharaya. And then Rigveda will be standard. Then Akhilanda Godi Brahmanda Nayaka. Yajurveda Priya Yajurveda Mavadharaya. And Yajurveda will be there. And then Samaveda Priya Samaveda Mavadharaya. Samaveda. Then Atharva Veda Priya, Atharva Veda Mavadharaya, Atharva Veda. Then Drivida Gana Priya, Akhilanda Godi Brahmanda Nayaka, Deva Devottama, Drivida Gana Priya, Drivida Gana Mavadharaya. Then we start all our Tamil, whether it is according to the Shiva Kshetra, Devi Vaishnava Kshetra. So we chant all our Tirupavai, etc., etc. Today's Margashirsha started. So, you should chant all that, Tirupave, etc. That's like Tamil Veda. all the, Tamil Veda means there are such a rich, rich culture which is equal to Samskrita. Maybe they say much sweeter than Samskrita is Tamil. They say Tamil is even ancient than Sanskrit. That's a beautiful language, such rich language, such rich culture. So there are different, the Alvars and Nayanmars, etc. They have sung on Bhagavan. Okay, so you should search in the internet, etc. Such a beautiful. Even though we don't understand what they're singing, you just listen to it. You will have pulaga. And suppose if you know the meaning also, how blessed. So all that Dravida Ganam, etc., then Lalita Gana, and then Shastriya Sangeeta, as much time, how much time you have, so much. Okay, that is why Stutihi, Bahuvidha Stutihi, different types of Stuti. Vaidika Stuti, Tantrika Stuti, Sangeeta Stuti, all those kinds of Stutis are chanted to Bhagavan. Sashtangam pranati stutir bahuvidhahi etat samastam maya. Here also, Sashtangam pranati stutir bahuvidhahi etat samastam maya is also okay. Otherwise, Sashtangam pranati stutir bahuvidhahi etat samastam maya. Etat samastam, all this. Whether it is Mukhya Puja, whether it is Rajopachara Puja, everything. Etat samastam, all this. Maya sankalpena samarpitam. All these are dedicated to you, Bhagavan. Sankalpena samarpitam. With my sankalpa, I offer everything to you. Samarpitam tava vibho. O Bhagavan, we offer everything at your lotus feet. Pujam grihana prabhu. Bhagavan, please accept our puja. Let us chant the mantra together. Chatram chamarayor yugam vyajanagam cha adarshakam nirmalam veena bhiri mridanga kahala kalagitam cha nrityam tadha. Sashtangam pranati stutir bahuvidhahi etat samastam maya sankalpena samarpitam tava vibho pujam grihana prabho. Next sloka is a very, very, very beautiful sloka. We'll just chant it. Please repeat. Atma tvam Girijamati Sahajarav Prana Shariram Griham Pujate Vishayopabhogarachana Nidra Samadhisthitihi Sancharah padayoh Pradakshina vidhi Stotrani sarvagiro Yadyat karma karomi Tattadakhilam Shambho Tavaradhanam. Atma tvam girijamati sahajarav prana shariram griham pujate vishayopabhogarachana nidra samadhisthitihi sanjarah padayoh pradakshina vidhi stotrani sarvagiro Yadyat karma karomi tattadakhilam Shambho tavaradhanam. Bhagavan, please accept my Manasa Puja. But this Manasa Puja is not enough. Yadyat karma karomi. Oh Bhagavan, what whatever karma I am performing, whatever I am doing, jo kuch kar raha hoon, whatever I do, yadyad karma karomi, tat tat aghilam, aghilam tat, everything. Whether it is physical, whether it is verbal, whether it is, mental, any karma I do, yadyad karma karomi, tat tad aghilam shambho tava aradhanam. Everything is your aradhana. There's no karma in this world. I only do your puja. Yad yad karma karomi, jo karma kar raha hoon, whatever I perform, tat tad, each and every one of that, tava aradhanam, is a worship of yours. So this has to be meditated in two ways. One is like, whatever I am doing is your worship. Another thing is, please remember that each and every action of a sadhaka should be a worship. So, just remember this, be careful, be aware that any words you say, it should be a worship of Bhagavan. Any place you go, that should be proper, that it is a production of Bhagavan. Okay? Whatever you think, be careful. It should be a worship of Bhagavan. So, whether it physically or verbally or mentally, whatever we do, always remember that for us, everything is Bhagavan's aradhana. So, I should not do anything which is improper to the worship of Lord. That is the sadhaka's sadhana. That is tapas. Each and every walk is Bhagavan's stuti. So, we should not speak anything which is not stuti, which is hurting, which is, so that's the tapas. So, yadyad karma karomi, jo kuch kar raha hu, wo to aapki aradhana hai. That's good. But be understood. You understand that you are doing aradhana of Bhagavan. You are not doing just some action. No, each and every karma is the worship of Bhagavan. We should be aware of that, and our karma should be regulated like that. That is sadhana. That's the sadhana. That's all. Atma Tvam. Who am I? My true nature is you. My Atma, my true self. Hey Shankara, hey Bhagavan, that's you. You alone is, appearing as this Atma, this Jiva. And my Mati, my Buddhi, because of which entire prapancha happens, is Girija. That is Adiparashakti. So Atma is there, Nirguna Nirakara. But why this Atma is seeing this world, interacting with this world, thoughts are rising in because of the Adiparashakti. So my mind is not something which should be, this is a very different kind of, generally, two ways are there. One way, your mind is our enemy. No, mind is our enemy, so you have to crush it. That is one way. But this is another way. My mind is not my enemy. Mind is my best friend. Mind is not enemy. My mind is Devi, Adiparashakti. Girija Matihi, my Mati, my Buddhi, my mind is Girija herself. Who is Girija? Because of which in their world happens. So, that mind is not something to be crushed. Mind is something to be adored, worshipped as Shuddhamati. So, Girija Matihi. And who is my friends? Sahacharaha. My friends, I have, sometimes, Swamiji, I have no friends here. Don't worry, you have 5 friends. Acha, who are they? Pranaha. Or pranapana vyanodana samanaha. Sahacharaha. No, always they are with us. Is there any moment they are not with us? Even when we are sleeping, they are there. See, our mind also goes to sleep, it's not working. But pranas are not. If they go to sleep, that's it, end of it. Then we don't come back. So sahacharaha, always they are with us. Prana. And where is this puja griha of yours? Griham shariram. What is the devalaya? Studied, no? Deho devalaya prokto jivo devas sanatanaha. So, griham shariram. This sharira, this body is the griha. This is the devaghar. Devghar, puja room, no? That is this sharira. And now I am doing different action. I am eating, I am talking, I am drinking, I am seeing, smelling, hearing, all this. These are all actually your puja only. Puja te vishayopabhoga rachana. Vishaya upabhoga rachana. I am seeing, I am hearing, I am talking, I am eating, I am going, I am coming. All the Vishaya, Pancha, with all the Panchajnanendriyani, whatever I do, that everything is your puja. This is for our sadhakas. So, anything which will take us away from Bhagavan, that cannot be appreciated or done by us. Why? Because all my Vishayopabhogas are Bhagavan's puja. So whatever is inappropriate, we cannot do it because it's puja. Vishayopabhoga rajana nidra samadhistitihi. Sometimes, this entire sloka, many people, they do, some people, because they don't want to do anything, they don't want to do puja, they don't want to do anything. So they say, puja te vishayopabhoga rajana. Jo kuch विषयों का भोग कर रहा हूँ, वही भगवान का पूजा है. इसलिए अलग पूजा नहीं चाहिए. Whatever I am doing, hearing, that is puja. And then I am also practicing samadhi. Where? When I go to sleep. That's not the meaning. Nidra samadhi sthiti means samadhi sthiti is nidra. For a sadhaka, what is nidra? Where we become, regenerated. Where we become, again, come out of all our we become very weak, or we become, so when we go to sleep, when we come out, we are again fresh. So what is our nidra? For us, what is nidra? Samadhi sthiti is the nidra. Understood the other meaning? One is when we go to sleep. So many people ask, how can you say this? Nidra, samadhi sthiti. A person go to sleep, how can it be nidra, samadhi? That's it. The thing is, when a Mahatma, what is Mahatma's nidra? Mahatma's nidra is samadhi. Nidra means not sleep, okay? Nidra means where you are all, fatigue is released. We are very tired. Then we go to sleep. We come back. We are regenerated. Like that, samadhi is that which actually gives us that regeneration. And then we become fresh. Nidra samadhi sthiti sanjara padayo pradakshina vidhi. I do pradakshina. What is pradakshina? Sanjara. Wherever I am going, that my walking itself is pradakshina to Bhagavan. Stotrani sarva giro. Each and every word of mine is stotra, is praise of yours. Yadyat karma karomi tattadakhilam shambho tavaradhanam. Jo kuch, whatever I do, whether it is in physical or verbal or intellectual or mental level, all those karma is your worship. So, we are always with Bhagavan. This is the greatest sadhana we can, do. Sarvada Sarveshwara Sannidhi. We should feel that each and every moment we are in the presence of Bhagavan. Bhagavan is always there with us. Not when we just sit for our meditation or when we go to the temple. No. Bhagavan is always there in our heart. No? Sarvada Sarveshwara Sannidhi. We are always in the presence of the Supreme Lord, Bhagavan. This is the essence of spirituality. We'll study it in Narada Bhakti Sutra also. Sada Sarvada Sarvabhavena Bhagavan. We are always in His presence. For a sadhaka should always remember this. It's not that Bhagavan is only there. No. For us, we are always in His presence. So whatever we do, whatever we speak, whatever we think, everything is seen by Him. So this is a beautiful meditation for us to be always aware that the Lord is always with us. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.